Recently, there's been a upstir on Twitter, on Pakistani Twitter, that something that Trevor Noah said about Imran Khan. And a lot of people are saying that he doesn't know what he's talking about. And I was curious, like, what did he say? Aisa usne kya bol diya ki, people are going crazy. I was gonna go check out the video. So let's check out his video and analyze if Trevor Noah is right.
People are taking what Trump has done in the US and they're rebooting it in different countries.
Okay, first of all, what Trump did in US is not new. It has happened before many times, multiple times. History has taught us people like him have come and gone. So it's nothing new, but yes, there are versions of it being repeated all over the world. That's true.
Take Pakistan, the nuclear power with a population of 200 million people.
That's right, nuclear power.
They just elected a new prime minister, and his name is Imran Khan.
He is not the prime minister yet, but he is prime minister in waiting. But that just goes to show what the research team, finds out and cares about, and it's okay. We'll move forward.
And I'll play you a bit of his backstory, and you tell me who he reminds you of.
Okay, so he's gonna play the backstory now. That which means a video clip of containing certain parts of his life, describing what his lifestyle was like or something like that. So let's go and see that.
The girls consider it a layer or anything. I've just tried to make it as comfortable for myself as possible.
Okay, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
जो बात है.
Tell me that's...
Okay, that does look like he really wanted girls in his bedroom. आप bedroom देख के बोलोगे हाँ ये बना ही इसीलिए कि यहाँ पे मस्ती होनी है. But he's a young famous cricketer. What are you gonna do? He is not like Trump.
Tell me that's not the Pakistani Trump Tower.
That's all rich people in that time. कोई अकेला Imran Khan, it wasn't just Imran Khan or Donald Trump doing it. Every rich person had a bedroom just like that.
Zero experience in government, but he promises a new Pakistan.
Okay, first of all, not zero experience. He's been in politics for 22 years. That's 20 years more than Trump has been in politics, and after becoming president. So think about that. Imran Khan has way more experience than Trump when it comes to politics. He's been struggling for 22 years. He's literally started from the bottom, and now he's literally about to be on the top.
To contradict himself along the same speech.
It's amazing how that used to be considered a career ender, but now pundits talk about it like it's a skill. They're like, well, he's able to contradict himself in the same speech.
Yeah, but it's not exclusive to Trump and Imran Khan. Politicians do that. Career politicians do that. They flip-flop with their speeches. Yes, it is a little weird to contradict yourself in your same speech, but then again, he is considered and was considered an outsider. I know it's a dilemma almost, but that's what a politician is, and that's what makes him a politician. That's why I said Imran Khan has experience, because he has become a politician now. People still think of him as an outsider, but that's just what people think. He is a politician. So saying that he doesn't have any experience like Trump is incorrect. 100% incorrect.
The more you look, the more you realize these similarities have spanned their entire lives, right? When Trump was doing Pizza Hut ads, Khan was in ads for Pepsi.
Yeah, but Trump was way older than him, and Trump would force himself in those commercials. Trump would pay to be in those commercials. Imran Khan was asked to be in those commercials. Do you understand the difference, my dear Trevor? Imran Khan was approached by people because people wanted to see him. Trump approached people because he wanted people to see him. There's a difference.
Trump had 3 marriages in the tabloids, so did Khan.
That's coincident. That's just coincident that they both have multiple wives. And because Imran Khan has the, leverage of saying that he is Muslim, so he's allowed for legal marriages. I don't know what Trump uses as his excuse, but
Trump thinks Islam is bad. Khan lives in Islamabad. I should have stopped while I was ahead, but the rhythm kept me going.
That was a good joke.
Khan was also embroiled in a sexual harassment scandal.
Okay. Given the life he's had, I'm sure there are more sexual harassment cases or sexual assault cases, cases related to sex in his past. सबको पता है इसका past was really tricky. His past was really, flamboyant and, really out of the world, basically, because he was a playboy, basically. He was one of the sexiest people alive at a time, and still considered by many for some reason. But yeah, and the book speaks for itself. You don't really know what to believe, and what pushes the boundaries nowadays. Yeah, so I don't think, again, this does not make him similar to Donald Trump, because Donald Trump's allegations range from 14-year-old kids to pageant contestant kids to 35-year-old. What is his limit? His limit is 40-year-old, right? So that's where he stops harassing women. So Donald Trump is a harasser, basically, and Imran Khan is not a harasser. I don't think so, at least.
Is that they used the same casting director to find their supporters.
Donald Trump's rowdy campaign rallies getting increasingly violent.
His followers are very, very young, but they're known for being very rude and very disruptive.
Yeah, okay, there's a huge difference. His supporters are more like Bernie bros, but like violent, or not even violent, just misbehaving a lot, basically, and rude. Yeah, rude is the right word. Donald Trump's base is really different than PTI's base. First of all, Donald Trump does not have that big of a base. To be honest, PTI has a huger base in terms of percentage. And Donald Trump claims to be not status quo, but his base is, old people who've been supporting, previous racist and nationalist policies. And Imran Khan's supporters are young and, not as old as compared to Trump's supporters. So they are different people. Again, not a similarity.
Like a rock god arriving at a sellout concert, Imran's flyover whips them into a frenzy.
Yeah, because they're famous people. They're media people. They're gonna do their media stuff. Every celebrity, every star has their, private jet, private helicopters, and stuff like that. They're celebrities. That's why people love them. So they're gonna flaunt that. This thing is common between Donald Trump and Imran Khan, but that has nothing to do with politics, really.
No, look, I'm not saying Imran Khan is the brown Trump.
Well, you are kind of saying that.
I'm saying that Imran Khan is one of many leaders around the world who is following the successful format of the hit show called The Trump Presidency, including, apparently, using the same writers.
People love me. And you know what? I've been very successful. Everybody loves me.
Someone like me, who's blessed with everything, who has everything, who doesn't need anything, and has so much love from these people.
Okay, you need to understand this. When Trump says, people love me, he's lying. And when Imran Khan says, people love me, he's not lying, because people actually love him. There are millions of people in Pakistan that really like Imran Khan. A whole political party, single-handedly, he took it from, grassroots to national level. Meanwhile, Donald Trump just took over a already established base and just took it over and just did a little coup sort of on Republican Party. So there's a huge difference in the kind of love they're both talking about. Donald Trump is not loved by the people. It's not true. Everybody basically hates him, but people tolerate him or support him because he has some policy that they agree with. So that's basically it. Imran Khan is literally adored by people, millions and millions of Pakistanis, Indians, Desi people, white people, you name it. People just love the guy for his charisma, for his achievements, for his honesty, for his straightforwardness, for his for him being so down to earth also sometimes. So there's a huge difference when you talk about love for Imran Khan and Donald Trump. Please do not confuse the two.
Crooked politician, the alliance of the crooked, this crooked mafia.
I'm not gonna lie, it sounds a bit better hearing Trump's phrases with Bollywood music in the background. Just as a nice...
Good joke, but that was not Bollywood music. That was their own political, song, their party's song.
I don't know if Prime Minister Khan will turn out exactly like President Trump. All I'm saying is, if you were planning to move to Pakistan to escape Trump, you might want to pick someplace else.
Yeah, so saying that he is exactly like Trump or close to Trump is just ridiculous, because you obviously did not do your homework to see what kind of life Imran Khan has had. I mean, we all know what kind of life Donald Trump has had, a rich life. So has Imran Khan. We know Donald Trump was not liked by the masses. Imran Khan was liked by the masses. Donald Trump did not get into politics 22 years ago. Imran Khan did get into politics 22 years ago. Donald Trump lies constantly about his wealth, about his about everything. Donald Trump lies every day 25 times at least. Imran Khan does not lie, at least not on record, or he is not a pathological liar like Donald Trump. So that's a big difference, and people believe that. You might not believe that, but people actually believe that because they've seen him being honest his whole life. Donald Trump is an offender, sexual offender. He fits the definition. Imran Khan doesn't fit the definition. Imran Khan hasn't been accused by multiple women of him sexually harassing them. Imran Khan has had a sexually active life, but that doesn't mean he's been a sexual offender. I don't think so. Rahim Khan, there's a lot of controversy. There's no solid proof. She claims a lot of stuff. And plus, whatever Rahim Khan says, I think it's unfair because a man did whatever did in confidence of his wife. And she betrayed him and, betrayed his secrets. So whatever a man does, in his house in secret, and if it doesn't hurt other people, I'm okay with it. But if you are gonna just expose somebody to destroy their character so they don't get in power, it's just a little petty, to be honest. And especially if they're your ex-husband or, lover. Donald Trump's supporters are completely different than Imran Khan's supporters. I'm listing these things down because it's so sad that nobody did this homework at Comedy Central and nobody fucking knew what to do. It looks like you guys are just jerking off and, saying whatever you feel like about whichever country. It makes me think about all the other countries that you talk about and, it makes me feel like maybe you're exaggerating stuff about them too, just for the sake of comedy or pushing some kind of word. I don't know. And his biggest argument that Trevor Noah says that he is using Trump's formula to become prime minister or the person in power, which is also not accurate because Trump's formula includes racism, xenophobia. Imran Khan does not promote that. Imran Khan talks about migration, talks about immigration, but he does not support any kind of racism against any kind of people. None. आपको कभी ऐसा नहीं नजर आएगा कि he would say, Balochis aren't that or Sindhis aren't that or, even people from neighboring countries. He would talk about immigration, legal immigration, but he would never use racism or xenophobia to gain votes. I don't think he does that. And there's a difference. Yes, political alliances are a different thing. Are his personal views like that? No, that's people are aware of that. Yeah, so all these points that I've just listed down, they kind of cancel out the whole bit that you did about this whole thing because everything you said was somehow wrong and it surprises me so much and it shocks me even. So is Trevor Noah wrong? Yes. Way wrong than I thought he would be. Was he funny? Yes. Jokes were good. But was he wrong about things? Yes, a lot because the comparisons were just unfair. So yeah, all I'm trying to say is if you're trying to get away from Trump and looking to come to Pakistan, you're more than welcome.